Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
I suggest you practice such maneuvers in a more secluded way.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. It's some sort of puzzle that I'm trying to... Have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can spot...
Revelio. Hello, Lenora.
It's not necessarily special.
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you... Wingardium Lev... When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is...
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate.
How fortunate.
I wasn't, I dare say. Now, lovely to see you.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are. Huh. Not meant to be.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo!
how would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force. Descendo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Capulso! That did it. Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Descendo. Repulso. Levioso. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in. Revelio. Depulso. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Descendo. Levioso. Accio. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Arresto Momentum. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Levioso. Depulso. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
This is almost...
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
No.
Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Arresto momentum! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
You'll feel that tomorrow, if you last that long.
Confringo momentum!
Not so tough now, are ya?
Incendio! Confringo! Levioso!
Remember your face!
Run off!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Reducto!
Stupefy!
Burn on next door!
Shall we finish?
Levioso! Incendio! Aloha Mora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Levioso!
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Levioso!
Hey, no,
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio!
With that one! Levioso!
Levioso! Aloha Mora. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Wing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
अब आ रही है अब देखियो आप बताइए
Come on. Hurry.
Oh my god, हमारा का डबरा कर रहे हो लोग हमारा का डबरा से बेसिकली एक ही बार में मर जाते हैं वाओ इसको उड़ाते तो मजा आ रहा है यार
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
भी कर दूंगा ठीक चाहिए मुझे ये बेसिकली ईगल प्लस घोड़ा है आई गेस ऐसा तो नहीं होगा वो तो मुझे पता ही है कि तू
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
हाँ इसलिए तो वो चुपके से रात में बुलाई थी ये काम करने के लिए इसलिए ये दोनों को बुरे
It's incredible, isn't it?
आदि के ग्राफिक्स सही है यार हाँ वो काली है तो उसका ब्राउन
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Harryyyy before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
No need to race now, my friend.
Take flight.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Professor Weasley.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber?
It's time travel. We can do time travel. Oh. अब एक्चुअली देख और ये पर्पल वाले से बोर हो गया यस देखता हूँ यही लगाया हुआ था और इसका टाई वाला लगाया था ये लेकिन इस जो मैंने बना दिया इसको ये हैरी पॉटर के वर्ल्ड का तो लगता नहीं है
Revelio.
Game of Thrones, please. तो तू मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ गेम ऑफ थ्रोन्स तू देख के शायद पगला जाएगा ब्रो तुझे क्या चाहिए भाई उसमें लिटरली ड्रैगन्स है क्या कि IMDb का रेटिंग अच्छा नहीं है अरे वो भाई वो लास्ट सीजन बहुत अच्छा है प्रॉब्लम ये है कि एंडिंग अच्छी नहीं है भाई नहीं वैसे बहुत अच्छा है सब पता नहीं चलता है बहुत अच्छा है बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा है एक्चुअली लास्ट सीजन प्रॉब्लम ये है कि जब तू देखेगा तो लोग इसलिए रो रहे हैं क्योंकि एंडिंग के लोग ने हक दी है ऐसे क्या बोल वो भी इस चीज में थी कि हाँ क्योंकि लोग जिन लोगों से रिवेंज लेना चाह रहे थे वो भी नहीं हुआ लाइक तो समझेगा पॉलिटिक्स भर के ऐसे पॉलिटिक्स
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
मैं जितने भी आज तक सीरीज देखा उन सब से सबसे अच्छा
There you are.
बहुत देखा
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He's...
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to...
I retrieved a stolen helm.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about...
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something? I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong. I do wish we had the luxury of time.
Very well, sir. I'm on...
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood.
ये बेसिकली पूरा मेन प्लॉट का है। अभी वो भी वहाँ पे भी कोई आएगा और वहाँ पे भी कोई आएगा और फिर ये लोग शायद साथ में मिलकर मिशन देंगे। एक टिपिकल गेम का वो प्लॉट लाइन प्रेडिक्ट करना पड़ेगा वो है। अनचार्टेड नहीं यार मैं अनचार्टेड इसलिए चूज नहीं कर रहा क्योंकि अनचार्टेड इतनी वास्ट नहीं है जितनी है ये ऑगवर्ड्स तो मैं भी अनचार्टेड में जो तुमको करना है वो करना ही पड़ेगा नहीं तो कुछ और कुछ नहीं कर सकते
Revelio.
सो जाओ क्या बच रहा है 240 या एक मिशन करके सो ले जाता हूँ मैं इसकी वाला ऑक्सफोर्ड बेंचुत किधर गया प्रोफेसर पता नहीं यार श्रेयस पता नहीं श्रेया भी आज बहुत गालियां दे रही थी तो मेरे मुंह पे चढ़ गया
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
मैं गालियां वैसे भी नहीं देता अरे क्योंकि लग रहा था भाई लेकिन चढ़ गया मेरे मुंह पे देता थोड़ी वो तो मुझे पता
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until
Incendio!
nice of you.
I was a proud man that day.
What's this?
Oh my.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. They're working together. I'm sure you'll agree.
इतना whisper क्या कर रहा है? इतना बड़ा प्रोफेसर है, लोगों से डर रहा है. प्रोफेसर लिटरली इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग है, पता नहीं क्या डर क्यों रहा है. अच्छा, अभी लोगों से लड़ना है.
Absurd, isn't it?
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
We take everything.
अब मर गए लिटरली, इतना डर रहा है.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
This is where you will fail.
ये मिशन के बाद चले जाइए होगा. मैं भी चला जाऊंगा.
Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa!
Big fat certainly cover.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
ये child मेरी बात कर. 50 stupid.
We already knew they were after you. But...
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too.
Let's get into that castle.
To your mum?
Are you sure?
Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Incendio!
What are your thoughts on taken out? One less human to worry.
Leviosa!
You don't know who you're playing with! Expulso! You think this is funny? I won't rest until
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Look what you've done! You Confringo!
Stop right there! Protego!
Accio!
How delightful!
Leviosa!
Protect! Try and make this beautiful for me.
What are you doing?
Accio!
You will pay for your deeds.
Protego!
Confringo! Incendio!
I'll get you for this! Ready, please!
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
That's just the beginning. Exposure! You made a great mistake.
Accio! Leviosa! Incendio!
Won't get away with that.
Confringo! Cedego! Leviosa!
एयरबॉर्न अच्छा एयरबॉर्न मतलब उड़ा के
Leviosa!
I'll kill you when I get to...
प्रोफेसर ही मार दिया चूतिया
Revelio!
ये तो भूल ही रहा था एंटर रॉकवुड कासल
Leviosa!
I suppose that's the quick.
Accio! Leviosa!
Something to those symbols on the walls.
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession. Accio! Leviosa!
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio. It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
हाँ ये पूरा एक ट्रायल है यहाँ से सेव करके जाता हूँ चला जाएगा कलर पार्टी और गार्गल ये सब का ठीक वो क्या एनिमेशन है भाई stop bye stream